Hello, my beautiful fit family. It is Saturday, January 30th. It is day 15. We are at the halfway point right now. So today was a good workout. I, by myself, I have no guests today. I did an hour of cardio. I did 30 minutes plus a 5-minute cool down on the treadmill. I tried to keep it above, like a steady pace, above 3 miles per hour. I went not as hard as I could. I did do up and down a little bit intervals, running and not running. But the weirdest thing happened to me on the treadmill today. Well, two weirdest things, but yeah. So the first weird thing, I turned to my right to crack my neck as I'm quick speed walking on the treadmill. And this old guy next to me is just staring at me. So when I turn, we're making eye contact. Like we're just, oh, sorry. Ignore my nails. They're really gross. I'm trying to take off this nail polish. It's just not wanting to come off. Anyway, I'm getting sick, so just ignore my throat. Yes. So he's just staring at me, making just eye contact. It was weird. He didn't say anything. He just kind of stared at me for a couple minutes, and then I just kind of was like, this is weird. I just looked away and acted like I couldn't see him. And then eventually he was done his cardio and moved on to somewhere else. Now, the second weird thing that happened to me. So there's this big buff dude in the gym. I'm like shedding like a dog. Almost as bad as my husky. So there's this big buff guy, and I noticed him when I was running on the treadmill because he was right behind me, because there's rows. So he was in the row behind me on the treadmill directly behind me, and I just thought it was funny because he was clearly significantly taller than me and like super buff. So he was larger than me physically. I mean, he's a dude. Most guys are bigger than me anyway. But I just remember thinking it was funny that because his outline was out. I don't know. I just thought it was weird how it looked, but I thought it was funny. So, whatever. I see him. I go back to my workout. I'm not even looking at him like that. Then after, he's now in front of me. So how the gym is set up, there's a row of treadmills. Then there's another row of half treadmills and half ellipticals. And then in front of that, there is a row of Cybex machines. That's the one that's similar to the elliptical. So it's Cybex machines, stationary bike, the sitting down stationary bike, and then the regular stationary bikes. So those are the 3 rows of cardio. And then in front of the row of the Cybex machines and all of that, there is a row of weight machines. So got your leg extensions, like just the standard weight machines, not the actual weightlifting, that's off to the side. So he's on the leg extension machine, which is in front of me, but there's a row of the cardio machines between us. So I see him looking at me, and I'm thinking to myself, just act like you don't see it. This is weird. And I don't usually, I mean, sometimes people will stare at me because they're like, haha, fat girl's running. I mean, that's probably not what they're thinking, but that's what I feel they're thinking sometimes. But I mean, I don't particularly care what people think of me, so I usually just shrug it off if I notice that people are staring at me. But he kept trying to make eye contact, so I just kept looking away because I'm like, this is getting weird now. So then he's still looking at me, and he caught me because I was doing my cool down. So as I'm going slow now, and you're bringing your heart rate down, I'm taking really long strides to help stretch my legs. And we accidentally made eye contact because I'm constantly thinking, don't look at him, don't look at him. I keep looking at him, making it worse. So then he looks at me and starts gesturing to weight machines. And then he's like mouthing to me like, yeah, do these. And I'm looking at him like, no, sir, I'm not going to do that. Not because I don't want to do those weights, but I mean, like, today's my cardio day, so I'm doing cardio today. So he's looking at me and he's mouthing me to like, do these weights, it'll help you lose weight. Which I was just like, yeah, okay. So I just started shaking my head, yes. But then I finished my cool down and I'd gone to the washroom before going to my next cardio machine. And so I go to my next cardio machine But I didn't notice him until it was too late. So I was already like right beside him, kind of like I was about to walk past him to get to the elliptical machine. So the second half of my cardio was 30 minutes on the elliptical. I quite like doing the elliptical because if you get down to a certain pace, it'll pause the workout. So you kind of have to keep up a quick pace to keep going. And I also find it easier to pretend that I'm not dancing. I like to listen to soca music while I'm doing my cardio because it's fun. I like soca music. It makes me want to dance. So it makes the cardio fun. But anyway, so while I'm walking to the machine, so he tells me, so he stops me again. He continues what he was mouthing to me before, and he's telling me, he's like, he's like, yeah, you're doing really good on the cardio. On the treadmill, I saw you. And he's telling me that he used to be 280 pounds and that I should do more weight training with my cardio because weight training will helps burn fat more than just the cardio by itself. So then I agree with him and I tell him, yes, my brother's told me that before. Today is just a cardio day for me, but I definitely do try to incorporate a lot of weights with my workouts. Obviously, I'm not giving him the full detail that I give you guys, but because it was still a little bit weird. While he's on the treadmill, we're having this conversation. So I'm just kind of standing in front of the treadmill. So he introduces himself to me and then, so whatever. So we shake hands and we introduce each other and I just thought it was really weird, but I mean, it was nice. It was sweet. And he was just telling me, he's like, yeah, he's like, do you mind if I ask what your diet's like? So I told him, like, it's not the greatest. That's kind of my next thing to focus on. I mean, I eat weird because I have weird hours at work and like my eating is not the best, but it's definitely something that I aim to work on as well as just working out. So then he was super sweet and he was just telling me, like, stick with it. I used to be really big too. And once I kind of got going and like, I did a lot of weightlifting with my cardio and the weight just kind of fell off. He's like, yeah, you go girl, just stick with it and you'll do great. So that was sweet, but also super weird. So we went our ways and I said, enjoy the rest of your workout. And I went and did my elliptical and then now we're here. So, I'm super sad actually because I made a shake for after the gym and I didn't close the lid properly. So when I got in the car, I shook it up and now it looks like somebody puked up mango all over my car. So I'm not too pleased with myself for that. But all in all, it was a good workout. Holy crap, day 15, right? Honestly, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. My legs feel a little bit jello-y because, obviously cardio is still working out. Walking and ellipticaling, if that's even a word, is still working out your leg muscles. So I'm trying to hide my hands. They look so gross. But yeah, it was a really good workout. I feel good. Like I told the guy in the gym, I still want to work on my food. Food is, I think, going to be the biggest hurdle for me to master, but I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying myself. I'm really excited that it's already been basically 2 weeks. Tomorrow is day 16. Yeah, I feel good. I feel like my muscles, I feel stronger. I know it's not been like a really long time. It's only been 15 days. But I feel good. I feel good. My lips look hella dry, so I'm gonna go look for my chapstick and drink more water. But yeah, this vlog is already basically 10 minutes. I'm gonna go to the gas station and drink the rest of my mango shake because I'm starving right now. In the shake is actually just mango, water. I use the frozen mango chunks that I showed you guys in the other vlog. So frozen mango chunks, a little bit of spinach. Our spinach is going bad, so like I kind of had to pick out the good leaves. So a little bit of spinach, some mangoes. I put some ground flaxseed in it and water, and 1.5 scoops of my protein. I found the big scoop that it came with. It's at my desk at work because I have some of my protein portioned out at work just in case I get hungry, or if I'm not hungry but I feel like I'm hungry. The thing is, I'm not always hungry, but I think I'm hungry because I'm bored. So I have the protein just in case I'm feeling hungry. When I know I'm not, I can kind of just mix it up and sip it throughout the day, help keep me full and my brain preoccupied. And what else? That scoop is way too big. The scoop that I use now is the smaller scoop that came with the other protein powder that I used before, which I didn't show you guys, but it's the same brand. It's just a different formulation. So the one that I'm using now is the 25 grams of protein, but the other one is just regular. Details of it, I don't remember the details really of the shake because it's been a while since I purchased that one. Because I don't use the recommended amount, this protein shake is lasting me a very long time. So if I remember, I'll look for the details and put them down below as well. But yeah, it was really fun. So my lips are so dry. Yes. So I'm gonna go get gas and drink my shake and go to work. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow for day 16. Bye.